1914. The world is feeling pretty good about itself. Electric lights are glowing. Cars are sputtering down streets. Telegraphs are buzzing. Mustaches are aggressive. Hats are mandatory. Everyone is wearing at least 3 layers of wool at all times for some reason. Humanity has figured it out. Science, crushing it. Industry, booming. Empires, absolutely massive. And most importantly, everyone is very confident that if a war happens, it'll be quick, clean, and glorious. You know, just a nice little war. A short one. Maybe a few months. Definitely done by Christmas. So naturally, humanity decides to start the largest, bloodiest, most industrialized massacre it has ever seen. A war so catastrophic it will permanently traumatize an entire generation, erase empires from the map, and accidentally set up the sequel. World War II. This is the story of World War I. The war nobody wanted, everyone expected, and absolutely nobody was prepared for. Act 1. The world before everything explodes. Let's zoom out. The early 1900s are the peak era of empire enjoyers. Europe is basically a group chat where everyone owns half the planet and won't stop bragging about it. Meet the major players. Britain, the world's biggest empire, rules the seas, owns places it has never been to, has a navy so powerful it makes everyone else deeply uncomfortable. France, still salty about losing land to Germany in 1871, specifically Alsace-Lorraine. They want it back. They really want it back. Germany, newly unified, industrial powerhouse, has big factories, a big army, and big ambition energy. Also decided, hey Britain, what if we had a huge navy too? Britain did not like that. Russia, absolutely enormous. Millions of soldiers, barely any railroads. Leadership held together by duct tape and denial. Austria-Hungary, an empire made entirely of different ethnic groups who do not like each other. Hungarians, Czechs, Slovaks, Croats, Serbs, Bosnians, all crammed together under one emperor, like a very tense family reunion. The Ottoman Empire, old, sick. Everyone is actively waiting for it to collapse so they can grab the leftovers. Key 2. Everyone is talking trash. Europe at this point is a powder keg, and everyone is smoking around it. There are alliances stacked on top of alliances. Germany is best friends with Austria-Hungary. Russia protects Serbia. France protects Russia. Britain has friendly understandings with France. Basically, if one guy throws a punch, everyone throws a punch. And nationalism is everywhere. People don't want to be part of big empires anymore. They want their own countries. And nowhere is this messier than the Balkans. Act 3. The Balkans, Europe's dumpster fire. The Balkans are what happens when empires retreat. Nationalism explodes. and everyone claims the same land. Serbia wants to unite all Slavic people. Austria-Hungary wants Serbia to shut up. Russia wants to help Serbia. Germany wants Austria-Hungary to feel confident. Tensions are spicy. And then Austria-Hungary makes a bold decision. Act 4. The worst road trip in history. June 28, 1914. The heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, decides to visit Sarajevo in Bosnia. Important context. Bosnia is full of people who hate Austria-Hungary. Also important context. They publish his route in advance. Decisive. A group of Serbian-backed nationalist assassins line the streets. One throws a bomb. It misses. Explodes behind the car. Instead of leaving immediately like a normal person, Franz Ferdinand says, "Actually, let's go visit the wounded soldiers." So he gets back into the open-top car. The driver takes a wrong turn. The car stalls. Right next to one of the assassins, Gavrilo Princip, who shoots Franz Ferdinand and his wife. Just like that, the match is lit. At 5, diplomacy fails spectacularly. Austria-Hungary is furious. They believe Serbia is behind the assassination. They go to Germany. Germany responds with the famous blank check. "Do whatever you want, we got you." Austria-Hungary sends Serbia a list of demands so extreme, they are basically asking to run Serbia's government. Serbia says yes to almost everything. Austria-Hungary says, not good enough, and declares war. Russia mobilizes to protect Serbia. Germany declares war on Russia. France mobilizes to protect Russia. Germany declares war on France. Britain says, "Guys, stop." Germany says, "No." Germany invades Belgium. Belgium is neutral. Britain says, "Absolutely not," and declares war. Congratulations! Everyone is now at war. Act 6. Germany's very confident plan. Germany has a plan called the Schlieffen Plan. The idea is simple. Russia is slow. France is fast. Knock out France first, then deal with Russia. So Germany sends 750,000 troops through Belgium to flank France. They expect Belgium to politely step aside.
Belgium does not politely step aside. Belgium fights back and delays Germany, which gives Britain time to arrive. Germany pushes through anyway, committing atrocities along the way. This is terrible for their public image, especially in the United States. Act 7. 19th century thinking meets 20th century weapons. Everyone enters the war with outdated tactics. French soldiers wear bright blue coats and red pants. They march in columns. German machine guns say, "No." Artillery becomes king. Entire units disappear in seconds. Generals are shocked. This is not the war they expected. Act 8. The Western Front freezes. Germany almost reaches Paris. Almost. At the Battle of the Marne, the French counterattack. A gap opens in the German lines. Germany retreats. Both sides dig in. Then they dig more and more until trenches stretch from the *** North Sea to Switzerland. The Western Front becomes a stalemate, and trench warfare begins. Act 9. Life in the trenches, absolute nightmare mode. Trenches are mud, rats, corpses, disease, poisoned water, shelling that never stops. Soldiers live here for years. Attacks go like this. 1. Artillery bombardment for days. 2. Whistle blows. 3. Soldiers charge into no man's land. 4. Machine guns mow them down. 5. Gain 200 meters. 6. Lose 20,000 men. Repeat. For 4 years. Act 10. The war gets bigger, dumber, and worse. Gas weapons appear. Tanks appear. Submarines appear. Entire empires begin to crack. Millions die. And the war that was supposed to end by Christmas becomes a *** meat grinder without an off switch.